have a great guest in studio here today to talk about things going on with the North Mason Regional Fire Authority. It's Jeromy Hicks, Fire Prevention Captain. Good morning, Jeremy.
Good morning. How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm doing really good. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me again.
Nice to see you. When was the last? Oh, I just saw you the other day at the Alderbrook for the Chamber Luncheon.
Chamber Luncheon.
You're a big deal up there with the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, right?
Well, I'm the chairman of the board, and been with the chamber for a couple of years. So great organization, really helping out the north end of the county there, and actually the whole county.
Yeah, lots of good folks always at those things to talk with them. You guys have got some big things going on here before too long. Let's start with safety days, kind of a thing that you do with Belfair and Sandhill Elementaries. Tell me a little bit about this.
So it's I want to say this is almost our 10th or 12th year that we've done safety days. It originally started out, Chief Mike Green brought this concept where he wanted to have a day where all the kids could come and learn safety information. We used to have it at the Belfair State Park, and people would bring their children, and they'd have 10 or 12 different vendors that would share stuff like life vest safety. We had the smokehouse, we did fire safety, exit drills. And as it progressed, we realized that if we were able to do a partnership with the school district, we would be able to capture all the students, not just the students that were able to talk their parents into coming down to the state park for the weekend. So we partner with North Mason School District. We basically take over the elementary schools, Sandhill one day and Belfair another day, and we bring those 10 stations to the schools. And the kids throughout the day rotate through all of the stations that we do.
Oh, wow.
And we partner with the sheriff's office, other fire districts, Central Mason Fire, Mason County Fire District 3 come out and help us out. We have water safety. We have the American Red Cross. We have Belfair Water comes out and talks about drinking water safety. The school district's doing their bus exit drills this year. So we have a lot of really, really good safety messages that we're able to capture almost 1,200 students in 2 days.
Yeah. And get them right before summer break, right?
Yep.
So they've got some good, fresh information when they start having fun during summer. Oh, that is really cool.
And we also, throughout the year, do safety messages in the school. So for a couple of them, like last year was the Life Vest program and the Bike Helmet program. Mm-hmm. We taught the message, and then this safety days was kind of the practical application of that. Ride a bike with your helmet on and know the hand signals and stuff. So we brought the bike rodeo in last year, and it's really good to kind of reinforce that message throughout the year.
Yeah. You mentioned life vests, and the weather is getting nicer. The life vest loaner stations are available to 2 of the state parks and 3 of the staff fire stations up in the north part of Mason County. Where are those, and what is this program?
So last year we got a grant for the AmeriCorps program to teach life vests or water safety. With that, we reached out to the Coast Guard and state parks and some other organizations to get life vests given to us. We've now put those at different locations in our fire district. So people, usually what happens is you hook up your boat at home, you drive to the Hood Canal, and as you're backing your boat in, you go, whoops, forgot my life vest.
Right.
And so we made signs at all the boat launches, and you can come to our fire stations. So in Tahuya, Station 81, in Collins Lake, and in Belfair, the fire station on the Belfair Highway, all have life vest loaner stations.
Okay.
Including Belfair State Park and Tawana State Park. So you just go to a loaner station, you check out a life vest, you use it for the day, you bring it back when you're done, and we hang it back up, and we can reuse it as many times as we want.
That's great.
And last year, we did use the programs. This year, it's really getting traction. We've already had people come to our organization, go, we need life vests, especially in the Tahuya area. They drive all the way down the North Shore, end up spending time on the water. Shrimping season was where we found it, and they forget their kids' life vests because they took them out of their boat, and they put them in the house to keep them nice and dry, and they went, whoops, we don't have them. So it works out really well for everybody because it keeps kids in life vests, keeps the enforcement aspect of everybody having to have the life vests good, and it keeps the people on the water enjoying their family time instead of driving all the way back home to get their life vests.
Who everybody needs to have a life vest if they're on a boat?
Yeah, well, it has to. That's a very complicated question.
Yeah.
It has to do with the size of the boat, the length of the boat. Generally speaking, if you're under 19 feet, the kids have to be in life vests.
Okay.
And a lot of the boats out there on the water are about that size.
Okay.
So, and it's always a good idea just to have your kid in a life vest, or for adults for that matter. If you can't swim, you probably shouldn't be on a boat without a life vest.
that's
Even
a
if
good
you
point.
can swim and you're in the sporting type activities, water skiing, stuff like that. Even being on the boat, that boat jarring around, you run the risk of falling out. Life vests are not that cumbersome. Just put one on.
And when folks are out on the Hood Canal, for example, sometimes the wind can pick up, whip up a little, and there could be some good waves pushing it around, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
The other thing is you were mentioning with the Safety Days Sandhill, and the Sandhill is the place for this weekend's Relay for Life up in the North Basin area.
Yeah, so we got invited to that. It's a bunch of really great community members that put this event on every year. And the big thing this year is it's changed. The venue's changed. It used to always be up at the high school, and the high school's doing some stuff, renovations with their stadium and all that. So they moved it to the Sandhill ball fields off Sandhill Road. And I look forward to that. It's going to be a different, as you're walking around the track, a little different scenery, and it's going to shape up to be a good event, I think.
Calling all chili and salsa lovers. The AmeriCorps Members and Firefighters Association Chili Cook-Off is coming up. Deadline for registration is June 14th. Tell us about this. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, so we got a couple celebrity judges, yourself being one of them. So I look forward to that. I left you some money here because I'm actually entering the competition, so I'm paying you off right now.
Okay.
No, it's our third annual, and it's just an event that the AmeriCorps, part of the program is they have to do a little bit of a fundraising or an outreach project. Our first group said, we want to do a chili cook-off.
Sure.
And the money raised goes to a disaster preparedness account that we have that we help, we buy stuff to educate people on disaster preparedness. So they did that. They did the salsa and chili cook-off. It was great. The next year, we let the AmeriCorps members talk, and they're like, we want to do that again.
Yeah.
And this year was the same. So they're back at it. It's at the Eagles Club. It's on the 17th. It's right there in Belfair off of right where Highway 3 meets 106, where the Eagles Club is. You come out. You can enter it. It's $10 to enter. You bring your best chili you have, and it's just a really, really fun time. Or salsa. We've had some really, really good salsas come through there. They need contestants. Right now, I think they have 5 or so contestants. And, of course, everybody you waits to the last minute just to see who's doing it.
Who's entering.
But I'm throwing out the challenge. I am a contestant. So if you want to come beat me, the first year I won. The second year I placed. I lost to our one of our assistant chiefs. I have to say, I lost well. He made a really good chili. So please come out and support us and have a great time. Hopefully the weather's nice again. You can sit out there in your lawn chairs and eat chili and salsa, and it'll be fun.
That sounds like a great day. Again, you can find out more of this at northmasonrfa.com. They have links to all sorts of good information to pass along, as well as news notes like this one. So what's about your chili that's so good?
It's a little proprietary,
Okay.
so I can't be discussing the recipe, especially on the radio.
Are they hot chilies, and that's kind of where people go, man, that is I'm crying. This is a 5-alarmer. Or is it there's certain tastes so you can actually get through a meal and enjoy the sweets of a chili?
They have them all, and I was telling somebody the other day, I think the best part about the chili cook-off is everybody brings their own chili, and everybody has different tastes.
Yeah.
So you have the really hot chili. One of the Eagles members last year had a great recipe where it was a kind of this southern style chili that you put the beans and you put this meat sauce over the top of it, and it was very interesting, like a cinnamon type flavor.
Yeah.
And then Chief Cooper, his is more of a shredded meat type chili, and it was just a very interesting group of people that were competing, and I think that's what made it great. Is you got to try all these different things, and I may not like hot chili, but the next guy might.
Yeah.
So it worked out really well, and got a lot of entries and a lot of people coming out to see us.
So you got about another week and a day or so to get your registration in here for this, and so you know when you're getting ready, gallon of salsa, 2 gallons of chili for folks to be able to taste, and then for the public to open up there and eat as well. So again, northmasonrfa.com. Additionally, this weekend you have another practice burn you want to tell folks about.
Yeah, just quickly, we're doing a practice burn on the Old Belfair Highway. It's more for information of people driving by. Well, we've notified all the residents. We've sent out the press releases, but for those that are listening and happen to be going down, it's right down from the fire station.
Okay.
If you see the smoke and stuff, we're there. We have all the fire trucks there. It's a training exercise that we do. There's a lot of requirements for firefighters to keep trained, and this is a perfect opportunity for us to use. So we'll be doing that this weekend, 10 to 6.
It's Jeromy Hicks, Fire Prevention Captain for the North Mason Regional Fire Authority. Again, online at northmasonrfa.com. You can find them on social media as well. We'll put links to all this as we post the interview right after the show. Good to see you, Jeromy.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good day.
Yeah, we'll see you next month.